the time out of your day to join us. You're here listening to Chisme y Chords, where faith, music, and real conversations connect. I am your host, Mercedes Renee.
And I'm your other host, Almisa Valdez. And today, please join us in welcoming an incredible up and coming Tejano artist whose talent, determination, and love for music continue to inspire audiences everywhere. Through her music, she honors the traditions of those who paved the way while bringing her own unique style and energy to the genre. Today, we are honored to hear her story. Let's welcome Miss La Reina. Hello, Madame. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, ladies. How are we doing this evening?
We
We are running on fumes.
we are running on fumes, girl, like legit fumes. But you know what? We're here and thankful and blessed.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So thank you
Yes,
so much for
ma'am.
taking your time out of your day to join us. We know you have a
Yes,
busy
ma'am.
schedule, and we know that you're out there promoting your music and doing shows and all of that. So tell us what is going on in the world of La Reina at the moment.
Oh, well, just recently I've released my latest single. It's called En el Olvido. And that's what's going on musically. Today I had to work two jobs, so I got off of work and I had to come home. I'm running on fumes too.
Girl,
Come
won't you?
home, set up, and get ready. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
Yeah.
uh, it it is very busy a lot of the time, and so I thank you guys for having me on here as well.
Of course.
absolutely, absolutely. Thank you again. Thank you for joining us. And I love Heather. Heather is such an amazing soul, and she's like, "Can
Yeah.
you get Lorena on?" And I'm like, we were both me and Amisa were like, yeah, of course we can." So anything for Heather, absolutely. And she's just a
Yes.
gem in general. And
Yes.
Yes, she is.
yeah,
Come a total blessing. Yes, ma'am. And she is.
Right.
And I absolutely love her. I'm a true believer that sometimes people, sometimes God puts people in your life and cross
mhm,
your paths for a reason. And she's one of my, right now, she is one of my biggest blessings right now. And I just adore her and I admire everything that she's doing. She herself has like a lot going on too, and
yep.
she just handles it like flawlessly, and I'm just like,
Absolutely.
goodness, girl,
Mhm.
where do you get the time?
Right. No, she makes the time for sure. She squeezes everything in there seamlessly.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a rock star for sure. For
Yes,
sure.
ma'am, she is.
Yeah. So we want to go ahead and give a shout out to Miss Brenda Blanco. She says, "Hello, ladies. Hello, La Reina. And hello, my baby Mercedes Renee." Hi, Brenda.
Hello, Miss Blanco, congratulations on your award win.
Mhm.
Very well deserved. I'm a big fan, so thank you, and I hope that I get to meet you in person very, very soon.
Oh my gosh, she is an amazing woman, that lady. I love
Well,
her to pieces.
I've been catching some of the podcast interviews that she had. I caught a piece of the one with you ladies, and then I caught another one on another TikTok, I believe. And I try to catch as many as I can because, like I said, it gets chaotic when you try to balance work and music, and then
Mhm.
trying to keep up with social media. You know what I mean? And it's very tough, but I try my best to try to support other artists because they're amazing as well. Like we are all in it together, and we just, need to continue to support each other and lift each other up, and um,
That's
and
exactly.
and continuously spread the love of music because that's what connects us all.
Absolutely, absolutely. In the end, absolutely. So, how do you stay spiritually grounded in the music industry?
Um, well, that's a good question. Um, I would say my children, my grandkids, they are the ones that are my husband. They're the ones that kind of keep me grounded in general. And then I guess even spiritually, because when I look at them or think about the journey that we've um, gone through, they always bring me back to what's really most important, and that's love, God, and without that, I think that we will always struggle. I mean, we're going to struggle either way, but if you don't have that love that grounds you, it's going to be even more of a struggle. So I would have to say that my family, my my children, my grandkids, especially my husband and my family, they're what
Nice.
keep me there.
That's a
I
great
like how
answer.
it says grounded. That's right.
Yeah.
Can you tell us when when it all began, actually? What motivated you when you were younger, or how did you become into this type of music genre?
Well, I've been singing since I can remember. My first actual uh, appearance or performance, I would say, in front of people was when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and it was
Wow.
in church. And ever since then, I mean, I've always wanted to sing, but that was my first time actually performing in front of people. And I wanted to be when I was that young. I wanted to be like Janet Jackson. My favorite when I was really young was Debbie Gibson,
Oh
and
yeah,
Forever in my dreams.
the eight. Oh yeah, like the 80s and
I'm
your
I'm
hair
kind of
with
showing.
the.
Yeah, I'm showing my age now.
I love it. Only in
Yes.
my dreams, girl. Only in my dreams. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And so, ever since then, I've always, I always give thanks and gratitude to my parents because even at that young age, that I remember looking back, they had bought me a little microphone with the little bitty tiny amp that I would be in my room and singing at the top of my lungs, and I just give them a lot of like I said, appreciation. They're no longer with me, but when I think back about it, I'm just like, how did they stand me in my room with that microphone, probably singing the same song 10 times in a row? They never once would tell me, hey, can you turn it down? Can you keep it
Yeah.
down? They never did that. And they just always pushed me and encouraged me. And not only that, they also instilled in me so much music uh, in general. My parents had a 20-year difference in their age.
Wow.
So yeah, so like my dad was a teenager in the rock and roll era. My mom was a teenager in the disco era, the classic rock type era. And then not only that, growing up with them, they introduced me to so much mariachi, Tejano for one, and then and then I'm an '80s baby, so I grew up with the '80s and the '90s. So that all of that they instilled in me just was like treasure that was waiting to come out. And so I mean, I grew up doing talent shows, events, just basically trying to be. I was a track singer, really. Hold on, my phone's dropping here. Um, And so in school, I played instruments. I was in band. I was in choir. I was in orchestra. Um, and it's just been there. Music has been, and I always will say, is my first love because it was something that I knew that um, was for me and something that I needed to pursue. And when I turned, I want to say, barely legal, I became a DJ by accident,
Oh,
and I became a club DJ, and I did that for many years until I ended up starting my own DJ mobile service, and that's where I'm saying that music that my parents gave me did so much good for me. It gave me, it helped me read the crowd. It helped me to my catalog was so big. You know what I mean? There was barely any music that I would be like, oh yeah, I remember them, or I know them, or I've heard of them. You know what I mean? And then at that, it helped me learn more because people who would come and request music, if I hadn't heard it, bring it to me, show me, you know what I mean? And that's where my love for even other artists comes from because it's just the music. I don't know how else to explain it.
No, I
You
get
don't
it. I
have
get
to.
it.
We understand.
No, yeah, we do. We
We
do.
do.
We
We do.
we do. Yeah, like Almisa is a big time dancer. Like she loves to dance and that's how she um gets her music like in. Like she loves it. Like her and music are connected that way. And me, my
Yes.
like I like to dance as well, but I'm like a salsera. Like I'm a big time
Yeah.
salsera. But with me, my music, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm that as well. So I love that you know that your God given calling is music, and you've known it at a very since a very young age.
Right.
So I love that you know what your God given calling is, and that is a blessing, a big
Yes,
blessing.
ma'am. It really is. It really is. And I guess it, so when I started DJing, I tried to show off for one of my bosses at the club. And I don't know how it came up, but I told him, well, I sing. And he was like, what? And so I showed him, and then every night after that, it was like, well, you got to sing a song at the end of the night, every night. So it started becoming a part of my routine. So it's like I DJ for the night, and to close out the night, I would have to sing a song. Then it got to where people were requesting songs, specific songs, or if it was somebody's birthday or anniversary, that type of thing, it became a routine. So, and then of course, like I said, I've been around live music a lot too, being in the bars and the clubs. And that's where I started meeting a lot of artists and a lot of musicals, and so I would go and support, and sometimes they call me up there to sing, and then it just started escalating that way. You know what I mean? It snowballed that way. Started to get to where, okay, well, with the band, you can do a lot more different things.
Absolutely.
Um, and it's hard. It's hard to actually get a band together and to keep a band together. So for let's see, in 2012 is when I first went to San Antonio and performed at the Tejano Music Awards Fanfare, and I did that for many years as a track artist because I didn't have a band yet. And so that was an experience, and that is a very special experience that I keep in my heart with my mom, because it was my first. She's always been my first. She's my A1 from day one, is what I called her.
No.
And she was my biggest supporter, and she's so happy that for one, she loved to travel, so going to San Antonio was just super exciting for her. And then to go, to support her baby out there, singing, even though it was tracks, because a lot of people like to down talk the track singers, and I don't really like that. But that's what it motivated me to try to build a band, and get a band together.
Mhm.
And so that didn't quite work out. So what I ended up doing was, okay, then maybe I need to try to record something. And I had a friend that he had songs that he had written. He showed me one, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, that's the one. That's the one we need to do. And so from there, that's where Todavía Te Amo was born.
Nice.
Nice. That's amazing. I I love that for you. And just to reiterate what you were saying about not a lot of people like track artists, you have to start from somewhere.
That's right.
Everybody's
Mhm.
journey is different,
Right.
so everybody's journey starts differently. So
Yes, ma'am. I totally agree with you.
everybody has an opinion about something, whether they're gonna like if the airs went left and it was supposed to go right, or if the blue is not blue enough, or whatever. So I mean, just take it with a grain of salt. It is
Yeah,
what.
no, and I've grown from that, because I used to always, be like, dang, I feel like I should have a band. I should have a band. And my mom used to say, no, you just go up there and do what you love to do. You look where you're at. You know what I mean? In San Antonio, like that first year was big for us.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and so from there, like I said, I grew from that. And either way, all of everything that I've been through, with the music, with everybody, like I said, that you cross paths, because God puts people in your life, and he also removes people out of your life for a reason. And I'm a big firm believer of that. And so, everything that has led me here, I am totally grateful for, because I'm here, and I'm very happy where I'm at and where I'm going.
Amen to that. Mr. Michael Ibarra says amen. And he also says, hello, ladies. And Miss
Hello.
Sasha says, woohoo, mi amiga linda. Love you, mi reina.
And who said that?
Sasha
Sasha.
Chavez. Yes, yes,
Why can't I see the
It's
comments? Let me see. Oh, there they are. I see the comments now.
yes. So they're also chiming in and saying hi. They're saying hi. So if you could describe your sound in like 3 words, um, tell me how you would describe that in your sound in 3 words, and then tell me why those 3 words matter to you.
Okay. Solid,
Mm.
um, powerful,
Mm.
and emotional.
Why do those matter to you?
Okay. Solid means that, when we're recording, we're going to make sure that, um, you know, technical things are going to be, on point, whether it's vocals, beats, what do they call those hits,
Right.
that everything is going to be, solid. That's the word I used. It
Right.
anyway. Powerful, I feel, is, um, I try to make sure that my voice is um, is solid as well. In other words, I use my voice to convey, which leads into the next one, the emotion of the song, whether it's an upbeat song, whether it's a heartbreaking song. Um, you know, I, I like to use the power of my voice to convey what the song is talking about. And then emotional goes into that, that I feel that it's very important because even a karaoke bar, you can have many great singers, but if you're just going up there and reading lyrics and, just singing a song, it's not the same as when you have a vocalist that is, you hear that song and you feel it, you feel that pain that they're in, or that happiness, or that, you know what I mean. And so those are the 3 words. Thank you for that. I haven't been asked that before.
We try to be unique over here at Chisme y
Yeah, I've
We
seen.
try to be unique.
Thank you for that.
Of course. Miss Sasha says, you are so amazing, my sweet friend. I love this and everything that is finally happening for you. So incredibly proud of you.
Thank you, Mama. I love you too.
So
She's been one of my biggest supporters. And I mean, I have quite a few ladies that, quite a few supporters that just are always consistently supportive, whether it's out at the performances and or on social media, posting, sharing. Like, to me, that means a big thing for me, because it's hard for me in general to even keep up with the social media, because I'm like, okay, I post on Facebook, but now I got to go to TikTok. Now I got to go to Instagram or YouTube. You know what I mean? There's so many that you got to try to, go across.
right.
And it just helps when you have other people that are like, hey, they share it or like it or comment, you know what I mean? Or post it. And
Absolutely.
Sasha's been one of those from the beginning,
Aw.
and I'm very grateful for every single one of you, because I feel like without you, I'd just be another vocalist, like I said, singing in my room with my little microphone.
Singing your Debbie Gibson, girls. Singing your Debbie Gibson. I love it. I love it. What message do you hope that listeners and new listeners receive from your music?
Basically, always, and not just the listeners of my music, but from me. Like I said, God is very important. Is love. I always just say that: love, 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 love. And no matter your preference, your religion, whatever
Yeah,
you want to call that, that belief, that energy, that, like I said, I don't want to offend nobody or cross anybody, oh God, you know what I mean? But that's my belief. But I want people to know that love is very important,
Right.
and that we need to spread that more in this world. Everything that is going on, um, that's very important for all of us to do, to uplift and to share that with each other,
I agree.
whether it's through the music or even through each other, like I said.
Amazing answer. Amazing answer. So with that said, we're gonna play in el olvido.
I know I do that.
Hey, girl, that's a tongue
But
twister.
before we play it, can you tell us why that title to that song? What motivated you to give that title to that song? Was it an inspiration or?
Thank you. Thank you for asking me that, Mama, because that was very important for me to share.
Yes, yes.
This song was written by AJ Torres, and he's also a Tejano artist as well. If you're not familiar with him, go look him up, go check him out. He goes by Valencio as an artist, but he is also a producer. So this song is really all AJ. He wrote it, he arranged it, he recorded it, and produced it. And he just was like, "Can you sing this?"
I love that.
And
Nice.
so I'm very grateful to him. He is absolutely amazing. And again, he is another one that, like I said, people cross your paths for a reason. And it was just amazing how we came across each other, how he was like, I want to work with you. What do you think? And, so we that's how it started. And so we've got more music coming too, but this one, we were both of us, we were kind of amazed how quickly it was, produced, and how awesome it came out. So he wrote this song, and to be honest, he still didn't even have a title for it. So in el olvido was like, um, I thought it was a perfect title because the whole song is talking about, letting go of that heartbreak, letting go of those memories, so that you can move on and push forward. And that's big on everything, not just relationships, but even in anything in your life. You gotta let go to move forward.
And then God, woo, she is not talking to somebody today. Let's hear that song.
Let's hear it right now. This is for everybody, all the listeners. If
Yes,
you're
right.
going through something right now, this is a song for you. Let's go. Here we go.
Te vas a ir si tú quieres verte ya de aquí, pero no, no esperes que yo te vuelvo a perdonar. Estoy harta de la soledad, ya no aguanto un minuto más. Todas las veces que tú me engañaste, ahora el karma te va a tocar. Cariño, te dejé en el olvido, se acabó los te quiero, ya no te vuelvo a aceptar. Cariño, te dejé en el olvido, ahora vivo feliz, ahora que no estás aquí.
Go girl.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Job.
That was a good song. I love it. And girl, let me tell you, that picture is on fire. Girl, I
I know. I was
mean,
gonna go like this when y'all came back and be like,
girl,
Own it, own it. That's
was on fire. Let me tell you. I'm like, okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. I love it. That's a good song, girl. I love it.
thank you. And I just want to reiterate, like I said, AJ plays every single instrument on that track,
Ooh.
and he's very, very talented. And I just want to thank him, and I want to congratulate him too, because this, everything from this song is not just for me; it's for him too. And he's amazing, and I want you guys to go check out him too, because like I said, he's got music out too, and it's good too. If you like this song, you're gonna like his music as well. So go check him out, and then be ready because we've got more music coming.
I
Absolutely.
like that.
Almisa wrote it down. So we're going to absolutely reach out to him and get him on the podcast for sure. And we're going to tell him, just to let you know, La
La
Reina told
Reina.
us about you. And that's the reason why you're on here. So,
Yay!
yes, we're gonna give you the big shout out for that for sure.
Yay! No,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. He, like I said, he's super talented, and I just can't wait to get more. We've got more coming, and I'm super excited.
Oh, that makes me so happy for you. Mr.
Thank
Jolie
you.
says, saludos, sweet amigas. He's from
Ah,
Chicago.
hello.
He's from Chicago. He's an
Hey,
amazing vocalist as well. He's an artist as well. I
Mhm.
wrote some music for him, and it's doing very well on the charts. So he's doing amazing.
awesome!
Yeah,
I didn't
he's
know
a
you wrote music. I need to see or hear some of your work.
girl. You will
Let
love
me
it,
put in
girl.
the chat after this.
I've written 74 songs, girl.
Oh,
Yeah, I've written some music now. Almisa's heard some of my, or Almisa's read some of my music.
wow. We need to get it out there, girl.
Sharing and touching, yes.
Yeah. My music is emotional, girl.
Oh,
My music is emotional. Like I
that's
get
the
deep in my
best.
feels. I get deep in my feels. I
That's,
do. I
yeah.
do. I do.
That
So
is the best, though.
yes, girl. Yeah, for sure. So every artist has a spark. What was the first song, artist, or memory that made you fall in love with this style of music? I know back in the day it was Debbie Gibson, but what was
Yeah.
it, this style of music? Who would it be? You think?
Well, I want to say probably everybody's answer, Selena for one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mhm.
After that, though, my first artist that I ever saw in person was Stephanie Montiel. And she was so super sweet. I was probably like 13, and I loved her music already, right? So she had came to a baile, and my mom took me. You had to go with your parents because you were a minor. And so my mom my mom took me, and it was awesome because I was a front row. I mean, I'm a teenager, and I'm just in awe of her because she's performing, and she's this tiny little thing, and she's got this powerful voice. And she actually pulled me on stage because I'm up there like, little girl singing all her songs while she's singing, and she pulls me on stage to sing a little song with her. And ever since then, it's like she's number one in my heart because she's still going hard. So she's a big, big inspiration, and probably that first spark because she's the first artist I ever saw in person. And that's when I was like, yep, I think that's where I need to be.
Oh yeah, Stephanie is still humble, still amazing, and
Yes.
me and her have been best friends for 30 years. So
Really? Yeah, she is super sweetheart. I
yeah,
love her.
anytime anybody brings up Stephanie, I'm just like,
Right?
yeah, because we've grown up together, so there's that. But no, she's an amazing cat, and her and the whole family are just so
Yes.
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes. And I
Um,
guess that now, even now that I'm older and I'm watching her in a different perspective, I'm just like the same, her entire family, how well knit they are, and how that makes it even more awesome when they perform.
yep.
And then when you go meet them, you're like they just talk to you like like
As
we're
another,
talking.
Genuine.
And
Yes,
that
very
to me,
genuine.
like I said, it to me that's so much more powerful because it makes little girls like me that's standing there, watching her feel like we can relate to her not just through the music, but person to person. She's not untouchable, or she's not, super famous that I can't talk to her. You know what I mean? She always made herself accessible, and then was so super sweet. And
yes.
I will forever love her.
Oh, yeah, yeah. She puts on a show. She actually puts on
Bring
an
the energy.
amazing
Heck yeah.
show. She makes all the band's wardrobe,
Love
her
it. Mhm.
wardrobe. So I mean, she's
Yes.
a talent all the way around. So I mean, I always
Yep.
have to give Steph kudos. I always have to,
Yep.
praise her just because, not just because she's my best friend, but just because she's an amazing artist, an
Yeah.
amazing talent. And
Yes,
even
ma'am.
Gabriel can play all instruments as well, and he produces
Yes.
music for everybody. And I mean, just everybody, and it's just so yeah. So I'm so glad that you love Steph. Yeah, she
Yes, I do. I mean, I love them all. I love them all, but you said first spark, and I'm just like, okay, I feel like Selena is the one that kind of made me feel like, okay, a woman can sing Tejano, and make it awesome. And but Stephanie's the one that I met, and I was just like, yeah, that's where I need to be.
yeah yeah
Nice.
Yep.
yeah absolutely. I
And
love it.
being female in this type of industry as well has to be so difficult. It's just I think women have
I've
it more
been
difficult than the men.
I've
I,
been asked that before. They're like the same, is it difficult to be a female in the industry? And my answer to that is not so much a female, but probably more so as a new artist, because even male new artists are having difficulty getting their music put on these radio stations because everybody's so stuck in the 90s
yes.
Tejano
Mhm.
that they won't give the new artist a chance to, to show anything. And so I don't like to say, oh, females have it harder than males, because I don't believe that. I feel like even some of my male artists
Are
um, are
difficult as well.
struggling as well, to get their music, to get that airplay, and so, I actually think females have it easier, but, it's new artists in general.
Got it.
Got
That's
it.
a good answer.
Hmm.
So Tejana music is always evolving, I feel. So where do you see the genre heading, and how do you see yourself shaping the future of Tejana music?
Ooh, goodness. You got those fire questions.
I told you, girl, Chase May Court is we come with the question. We are not your normal
I
podcast
love
here,
it.
girl.
I love it. Okay, evolving, I feel that it has been continuously evolving.
Right, correct.
That's why I don't want to say hate, because I hate using that word,
No.
but um, what I dislike is that when everybody starts saying, "Oh, that's not Tejano," or "That's not Tejano," or because everybody takes a little bit from everything to create,
Right.
and so instead of trying to label it or dislabel it or to outcast it because it doesn't fit your format of what you think Tejano is, then I feel like that's where we struggle. you know to me, Tejano is a fusion of all of it. Country, some artists have a little bit of rock in there. If you bring in everything that you grew up with and make it Tejano, or add the Tejano, some of the traditions, why isn't it still Tejano?
Right.
So um I see it evolving either way, whether we like it or not. It is going to continuously evolve. I've seen some artists who are singing Tejano, but some of it's in English. Is that not Tejano? Or you see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, um, I feel like we just need to let go and
Be
love
open-minded.
each other enough to where we accept everybody's expression of Tejano or music in general. Um, And I think now that you've asked me that and brought that out, that goes into the second question. That's where I feel like I think that I will impact or change is a big word, but where I would like to impact and change is to to show that whether I take my country roots, what I remember from my country roots, and put that in my Tejano song. And what I mean? Or my Debbie Gibson roots.
Mhm.
If I take my
Why don't
Debbie
you turn
Gibson
the
roots,
Debbie Gibson song into a Tejano song?
I
Yes,
know, right? See,
great
a cool
idea.
cumbia, huh?
That would be so
Oh yeah,
good.
something.
Well,
Yes.
but see, would you accept it? Would you be like, "Hey, that's cool," or would you be like, "Oh, that's not Tejano"? You know what I
No,
mean?
it would be so
Yeah,
amazing.
it
Do
would
you know how
definitely
many
worth a
artists
try.
in the bachata era turns oldies, like oldie 50
Mhm.
music, into bachata?
Yes,
That
Okay,
and I,
then,
again,
right,
I
so
love
then
it
a
all. Like,
Tejano. I'm just
I
saying.
want to know if there was somebody that you would love to get on stage with, who would it be?
Jenny B.
Ooh,
That's
Really?
right there.
Wow.
I love her. She is my absolute favorite artist right now. I just I love everything that she's doing. Her music, the way she's active on social media and interacts with everybody. Again, she's another person that I feel like she's super humble and just super funny that she she constantly makes me giggle every time I see her TikToks and stuff. But I actually had a chance to meet her. She came to Lubbock and did a meet and greet, and I finally got to meet her. And she is absolutely amazing. She is super sweet, and like I said, super funny. And I would love to be able to, if not collaborate, get on stage, like you said, just to you know have some fun with her because she's absolutely amazing. She's not just a singer; she's a performer, and I'm so proud of her that she won that award at the Tejano Music Awards because she is it.
Nice.
I
Did you
love
hear her? She didn't even hesitate. She knew. She was on it. That's
She's like Jenny
awesome.
B.
That's inspiration.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so we're
Yes.
gonna play a little game of this or that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and you have to answer like this. I don't want you thinking about it. I don't want no
Okay.
50 answer. You have to pick
Okay.
a side.
Okay.
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 So accordion or baja sexto? Which one hits your soul first?
Accordion.
Tejano two-step or norteño? What gets you on the dance floor?
Tejano two-step.
George Strait country or Ramon Ayala accordion? Classic. Which one sets
Ooh,
the mood?
dang, it's a hard one. George Strait. George Strait.
I'm like, okay, rock en español guitar solo or norteño sax breakdown. What gets you hyped?
What was the first one, babe?
Rock en español guitar solo.
The guitar solo.
Okay, cumbia groove or ranchero power. Which rhythm
Cumbia
more?
groove. Cumbia groove.
You have to
I
finish
love them cumbias.
There's Selena over
Woo!
here.
Woo! Okay, Texas barbecue plate or classic fideo and tortillas. What's
Oh,
feeding the
barbecue.
studio? Really?
Barbecue plate.
This
Yes,
is only
ma'am.
the second time somebody said Texas barbecue plate.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else always says
She's
fideo and tortillas.
she's real country already
Like
though.
I
She
am
born straight,
super big on barbecue.
barbecue,
Yeah. My
step.
husband is a smoker, so he smokes his carne and oh my goodness, I can't get enough.
Okay,
So
we'll be expecting those barbecue plates in the mail, girl. All right, Arena, girl, look at me. Speak, girl, I can't. I'm talking about female. Arena, arena concert energy or backyard pachanga vibes. Where do you shine brightest?
backyard pachanga.
Always. Cowboy hat or flat brim Tejana cap. What's the signature look?
Oh, cowboy hat.
All right. I already know this answer, but I got to ask it anyway. 90s Tejano, Selena Mas Emilio, or modern norteño, Intocable, Duelo. Which era inspires you more?
Yeah, you got it right. The 90s Tejano.
All right. Last but not least, country steel guitar cry or rock distortion riff. Which sound sneaks into your music more often?
Still guitar. The country still guitar.
All right, all right. Good
Like that.
answers. I
Nice.
love that. I love that. Okay, so tell us about the next song that we are going to play for you.
Okay. Todavía Te Amo.
Yeah.
This one was written by Damian Fyan. He's an accordionist residing here in Lubbock. He's from New Mexico, actually, Lovington to be exact. He's played with multiple bands, and he wrote this song, and it is a beautiful song. We recorded it at Amusement Park Studios, and it also has Brian Quinteros on the drum kit. It has Abel Luna on bass guitar and guitar. And Damien actually played accordion and keyboards on this single. So when you listen to it again, and this time, it's 3 guys only playing these instruments. So when you listen to it this time, think about that, because it's so like it's put together so well that it sounds like it's a full band. And I just, every time I listen to it, I'm like, man, like that's what I mean about solid, that you think it's so many musicians, but it's literally just those 3, and they did such an amazing job with it that it came out so beautiful. And I'm so very proud of this song, and it's the one that kicked it all off. So Todavía Te Amo is my first, and it'll probably be my, my all-time, I don't know what the word is, the one that started it all. So it's my baby.
All right. Well, with that said, here we go, guys.
Dun, dun.
That was
Nice. I
good.
love it. God is love. I agree. Woo!
Yeah.
That was so good. I loved it so much. I
Beautiful.
love the
Thank you so
background
much.
vocals as well. The background vocals as well were amazing too. Who was doing the background vocals?
That's me too.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, that's me too.
It sounded like a man.
Are you talking about the lo que dice en el
Yes.
pasado, that part? Yeah, it's just like an echo. It's like an echo effect on it. Like it's a what they call it
Oh,
response. Yeah,
like a
how they call
reverb.
it yeah, so yeah,
Reverb.
it's me.
Girl, it didn't sound like you. It
Yeah, it's
sounded
me.
amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Oh
so
my
much. I'm very, very
gosh.
proud of that song. Yes. That video was actually shot at Amusement Park Studios, and it was shot by Indio. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Indio, Lawrence Casares. Um, and he shot that video.
Really?
And again, yeah,
It turned
we
out beautiful. Beautiful. I
thank you.
love
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
the song. I love the background vocals. I loved everything about it. It's such a beautiful song.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
I'm a big music head. So I listen to like harmony, I listen to background vocals, I listen to the music, and Almisa can hear it too. Like she can hear when somebody's off or when somebody's whatever. So
Mhm.
I love to listen to like the background vocals and to everything, and it sounded so good.
Yes,
So I'm just like,
ma'am.
oh my God, it
Where
Thank
sounded
can we
you
find your
so much.
music?
Monday?
Where can we find your music? What platforms?
You can find all of it on all digital platforms. You can find it all on my YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well. I don't have a link prepared for you. Y'all got me off guard on a lot of things tonight.
You're getting me out
But
there. One.
I do have a contact card that I can post on the
Yes.
podcast when we're done. But you just find it has all my social medias. You can find pretty much all of it anywhere. But YouTube for sure on the video, and the music is on all digital platforms, both songs already. And like I said, music is coming out pretty fast, so I've got more coming very soon, ladies. And
Love it.
I'm very excited about it. And you know,
Congratulations.
thank you. Right now, I keep hearing myself say, my husband and I joke about it because when we go back and listen to the podcast, he's like, you say, like a million times. And I'm like,
you should make it into a drinking
You're
game.
human.
May drink some holy water.
Okay.
Drink some holy water. You're just like, um,
That's
or
okay.
write it down, do some clicker checks, do a whole page. That's so funny. What final message would you like to leave our listeners and your fans?
I just want to say thank you. That's my always my message. Thank you for all the love and support. See, there it is.
That's okay.
Basically, that's pretty much it because without you, and I mean everybody, radio stations, DJs, podcasters, my listeners, like listeners from all of them, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do what I love. And not just say that I wouldn't be able to do it. Like I can go and record a song, but for it to be able to cross the paths of however many listeners are that there are um is because of you. And without you, artists like me wouldn't be able to do what we love to do. And so all I can say is thank you, love you, and let's keep spreading that love and shining together.
Amen to that.
Amen. Well, we want to thank
Thank
you for
you.
taking the time out again out of your busy schedule to join us. We
Yes,
thoroughly enjoyed
ma'am.
this
Yeah,
interview, and we just know that God has his hands on you, and we
we
just
do.
know that yes, it is just only up from here for you. And we are just so elated for you and just so happy that everything is going wonderfully for you. And we're so happy that you are on Heather's team and that
Yes,
everything is
ma'am.
yes, yes. Everything is going to go so grand for you. So, congratulations. And thank you
Thank
again
you.
for joining us.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You.
Thank you,
You have a
ladies.
good evening. Thank you so
I
much.
wish you guys the success and blessings as well, because you ladies are doing an amazing job. I absolutely try to catch y'all every time I can, and
Thank,
I love watching y'all. Even if I don't catch you live, I'm gonna go back and check it out anyways, because I love watching you too. So
thank,
Thank
um,
you so much.
thank
thank
you
you
so,
for
so
everything you
much.
do and everything you are as well, ladies.
Thank you so much. You having a wonderful, wonderful evening, Mama.
God
You
bless
as well.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye. You guys, that was such an amazing interview. She is such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, she's so
The
humble and
voice.
so yeah, she's so humble and her voice is amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
La reina.
Yeah, La Reina. She has an
I like.
amazing voice, and her background vocals were even amazing. I thought it was somebody totally different. She sounded amazing. I'm over here like I thought it was a man.
You're what?
No, I know that. No, but she sounded great. She sounded really great. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Alcantar Music, for being our sponsor and believing in our vision. We love you so, so much. If you are wanting to be our sponsor, contact me or contact Miss Almisa. If you would like to support our stream, hit that QR code right there.
Right.
We love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Yes. Y'all have a good evening. Blessings.
Bye.